Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, children. How are you all?
Good evening, ma'am.
Fine, ma'am.
Good evening, Moksha. Good evening, Bhavna.
Good evening, ma'am.
Siddhishri. Good evening, Beta Sudhamshu. Good evening.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
Good evening, ma'am. How are you, ma'am?
I'm fine, Beta. Thank you. So, children, today we are going to start new chapter, that is statistic, right? So,
Ma'am,
try
what is the chapter?
statistic, Beta.
Okay, ma'am.
So, children, first of all, tell me, is there any doubt in triangle chapter?
No, ma'am.
There is no doubt?
No, ma'am.
Okay. So, children, have you remembered in grade 9 you have studied the chapter statistic? In that
Yes,
chapter, you
ma'am.
have learned about the mean, mode, and median, right? And these three are the central tendency, measures of central tendency, right?
Yes, ma'am. Can you just revise them?
Yes, we will revise. So there was a formula to find the mean, right, of ungroup frequency. So what do you mean by the group frequency? Whenever suppose you are going for a survey and then you will write that between 0 to 10 years age, how many children are there? Then 10 to 20 years, 10 to 20 years. Then between 10 and 20 years, how many children are there? So these type of, if you will see these type of intervals, then you can say that these are the group frequency. What do you mean by group? Right, madam? So see, let's remember, recapitulate this. See, first of all, what is the statistic? Statistics is the one of the parts of the mathematics in which we study about the collecting, organizing, analyzing, interpreting and presenting the data. So statistic very helpful in real life situation where if see if you are seeing the match, right? And if you have observed, I don't know that while playing in the match, right? Match is going on, and then you will see a chart, right?
Yes.
Chart of scoring, chart of the overs also, linear graph is there, that in 0 to 10 are this team has scored this. Then there will be two linear graphs, right? In a one graph only, there will be two linear lines, right? One is represented by dotted line, another one is with dark line, right? So how you have got this data? Only with the help of statistic, now. This is the statistic.
Yes, ma'am.
So yes, so it is what do you mean by mean? So these are the central tendency. What do you mean by mean? Sum of the observations divided by number of observation. Suppose children, if I will ask you, for example, that find the sum of first 5 multiples of 3, right? So first of all, you will write the multiples now. 3, 6, 9, 12 and 15, right? Right, beta?
Yes, ma'am.
So we have to find the mean. So mean you will represent it by this. You will put bar on the x. It represents mean. So mean will be sum of these data. So 3 plus 6 plus 9 plus 12 plus 15 divided by how many numbers are there? Only 5. So you will write divided by 5. So now add 3 plus 6, 9, 9 plus 9, 18, 18 plus 12, 30, 30 plus 15, 45 divided by 5. So 9 is the mean, beta. Understood this thing? Have you remembered now?
Yes, ma'am.
When ungrouped data is there, you can find mean like this. And when group data is there, so you will find mean by this formula, summation fi xi upon summation fi. Have you remembered? Tell me, children.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Please write these formulas. Then I will explain you the median which you have studied in grade 9. Because in grade 10, it is quite different. Please note this formula.
Which one, ma'am?
This mean beta only. Both the formulas for ungrouped frequency and group frequency. And this is the these examples only. One example which I have explained. That sum of, find the mean of first 5 multiples of 3.
Ma'am, why? Nothing.
Yes, beta?
Nothing, ma'am.
Ma'am, this is for ungrouped data, right?
Yes, beta.
The group data is, can you?
Yes, I am going to explain. For group data, see, I have written the formula. X bar is equal to summation Fi Xi divided by summation Fi. Suppose see this example. Group population mean. So here X and F is given, beta. X is given 20, 40, 60, 80 and 100. This is the mid value. What is it? Mid value. Frequency is given 40, 60, 30, 50 and 20. Right? So first of all, you will find the sum of this frequency. So now, multiply them first of all, beta, Fi, Xi you will find. So 40 into 20, it will be 600, 800. Tell me children, it is 800, na?
Yes, ma'am.
And 40 into 60, 2400. Then 60 into 13, 1800. Then 18 to 50, 4000. And 100 into 20,
2000.
2000. So now add all these. So here 60 plus 40, 100, 100 and 80. 180, 180 and this is 200. Right, now add this also. 800, 2400 plus 800. It will be 3200. 3200 and 1800. 55,000. Then 9,000, 11,000. Right? Now here you will write summation Fi Xi is 11,000 and summation Fi is beta 200. So your mean will be summation Fi Xi upon summation Fi. So 11,000 upon 200. 0000 cancel. Then it will be 2 5s are 10. 2 5s are 10. Then 0.5 na? 55 na?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
55 is the mean. This is the answer. Understood, children? Have you understood? Please speak up,
Yes,
children.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, please note this. Now, this is called the direct method also, beta, where you are using this formula, summation Fi Xi upon summation Fi. Okay? This is called the direct method also.
Is F the frequency?
Yes, beta. So, children, what do you mean by the
Ma'am,
frequency?
if F is the frequency, then what is X?
This is the mid value I have written here. See? This is frequency.
Okay, ma'am.
Done?
Wait, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
May I proceed to next, beta?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Suppose children, if you have given
And the previous one was mean, right?
yes, beta, this was the mean only. I am explaining only mean, okay? Not the median. Suppose children, if you have given, calculate the mean of the 20 students. So here, marks are given. You will represent marks by CI. And the number of students is given. This you will represent by FI.
Number of students is FI.
Yes. So 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50, and 50 to 60. Right? Frequency is given 24761. So children, find the mean of this.
Ma'am, first we find the midpoint, right? Mid
Yes,
value.
ma'am. First we should find the mid value.
Midpoint. How you will find the midpoint?
Lower limit.
Plus upper limit divided by
Right, ma'am.
2.
Ma'am, plus or
Yes.
minus?
Plus, beta. So mid value will be children. So 10 plus 20.
30, ma'am.
30 by
Ma'am,
250.
mid value will be
15.
Yes,
Ma'am,
10
mid
plus
value is
20
15.
divided by 2, 30. 30 divided by 2, it will be 15. So here you will write 15. Now children, if you will observe that there is a difference of 10, 10, right? 10, 10
No, ma'am,
units.
we should write 25.
Yes, 25, then you will write 35,
35,
then you will
45,
write
55.
45 and 55, right? So now multiply Fi, Xi. This is your Xi only. Calculate Fi, Xi.
calculating.
Ma'am, 175. Chi.
Have you got the mean?
Ma'am, nothing. Ma'am, FI is 700. Total.
Fi, Xi is summation.
700.
Okay.
Ma'am, total.
Okay. And what about summation Fi?
20. Ma'am, 20.
Okay. So the sum of frequencies is 20. So it means 20 children are there, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So multiply 15 twos are 30,
30.
24,
100.
25 fours are 100,
Right.
35 sevens are
245.
245,
245. 270.
270.
And 55.
Now add beta,
Ma'am, 700.
700.
700.
Yes, ma'am.
So now your mean will
Ma'am,
be,
I got mean as 35.
Same,
Same,
ma'am.
ma'am.
okay, summation Fi, Xi upon summation Fi. So you will get 700 upon 20. 0, 0 cancels, so 35 is the answer. So children all have understood this question
Yes, ma'am.
and
Yes.
all have done also.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Bhavna, Moksha, Aryan, Meher, Rizwana,
Yes,
Sudhanshu.
ma'am. Understood.
Yes, ma'am. Understood.
Now children see, assume mean method. This is a new method introduced in your grade 10. Assume mean method. This is quite easier method actually. In direct method, it is a time consuming, right? If there will be large number, then it will be time taken to multiply that values, right? So to save our time, so we have assume in method. So formula for assume in method is a plus summation fi di upon summation f, where a is assume value. Now see, above question I'm doing this by this method, and you will get to know that both are having the same answer, right, beta? See now. This for class interval, this for frequency, and this for assume mid value, sorry, and this for DI, and this for FIDI. This for the labeling the rows.
Ma'am, in assumed mean method, we should not find FIXI.
No, FIDI we will calculate. Okay. See now, you will write here class interval, then again frequency, then mid value, XI, then you will write D, XI minus A, and then FID.
Ma'am, what is D?
D is the deviation beta. Okay. D is
Ma'am,
the
can you
difference
repeat
between
again?
assume value, deviation. D is the difference between the assume value and the mid values. Okay. See now, we have our class interval that 10 to 20. Previous question I am solving only. 20 to 40, 40 to 60,
Ma'am, 20 to 10 to 20,
10 to
20 to
20, right,
30,
right.
20 to 40.
20 to 30, right? I have written 20, 20 difference. So 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50, and 50 to 60. So now FI is given 2, 4, 7, 6, 1. 2, 4, 7, 6, and 1. So children, first of all, mid value. So again, mid value here is 15. Then you will write 25, then 35, then 45 and 55. Till here, all of you know what you have to do, right? So now D, A is there. So first of all, count the number of observation. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now take the mid value. Mid value is 35. So mark it as A. So your assumed value is 35. Is it clear?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Now
Ma'am,
in
first we
this
should find
column,
N by
yes. Now this column is D is equal to Xi minus A. So 35 minus 35 will be 0. 25 minus 35 minus 10. 15 minus 35 minus 20. Is it clear? Now 45 minus 35 0. Oh sorry 10. And 55 minus 35 20.
20.
Now multiply FIDI beta this. So
Now,
to minus 40. Then minus 40. 7 into 0 is 0. Then was 10 into 60, 60, and 20 into 120. Clear,
Ma'am,
beta?
FIDI is 0, ma'am. Total.
Yes, beta. So it will be minus 80. You will add like terms. So 80. So 80 minus 80, it will be 0.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Clear,
ma'am.
beta? Summation Fi is how much? 20.
Yes, ma'am.
So you
Assume
will
mean
apply the
method.
formula just. X bar is equal to A plus summation Fi DI upon summation Fi. So A is 35 plus 0 upon 20. So 0 upon something is there, 0. So answer will be 30. Understood, beta?
Ma'am, how did you get A? Find A.
A, you can find, you can assume, this is the assume value. It means that you have supposed this value. And
Ma'am,
how you will write this assume value? See, you will count the number of observation. So here we are having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So try to take mid value, right? Suppose if
Ma'am,
6.
what if there are even number of observations?
Yes, I'm telling that only. So if you are having even number, like suppose there will be 6 observations. So their mid value will be maybe this third and fourth value, right? So you can take anyone, second or third. Okay? Third or fourth. Sorry.
Okay, ma'am.
Clear, beta?
Understood, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Please note this, Arya.
Ma'am, do we have step deviation method?
ma'am,
Yes, beta.
in this,
Okay.
ma'am, I have a
Yes,
doubt.
Sumu?
I have a doubt, ma'am.
Yes, beta. Ask your doubt.
Ma'am, if the mid value has even numbers, like if, you're telling that there are 5 numbers, so we can take the mid value as 35.
Yes.
If
And if you are having 6 number of observations, right?
yes, ma'am, how
So
how
see
can
this. See. Suppose if you, I'm extended here 65, I'm writing here 65, right? So there will be 6 values. So mid value will be 35 and 45, right?
yes,
Because
ma'am.
these two values come in middle of these 6 of the. So you can take anyone, 35 or 45. Fine?
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, I sent your question in chat.
That n by 2 is better for median. I will explain it. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
For finding the median, we have to use that. Okay. N by 2.
Yes, ma'am.
So have you done, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now I'm giving you next question that will contain even number of observations. Okay.
Ma'am, but when we take any one value in the even number in the
Hmm.
even, Then we will get the end product, end answer as the different number.
No, but answer will be remains the same.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, see. Find the mean of the following distribution table, frequency distribution table. One, two, three, 4, 5, and 6. So here it is given class interval and frequency. So class interval is given beta 25 to 30, 30 to 35, 35 to 40, 40 to 45, and 45 to 50, and one more is there, 50 to 55. And frequency is given 14, 22, 16, 6, 5, and 3. Now find the mean. Try, children. Try it, children.
Ma'am, the mid value will come in points, ma'am, decimals.
It's okay. It can be better. Children, are you solving?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Done, children? Have you got the mid value like this?
Oh, ma'am.
See
Ma'am.
here.
1 minute, ma'am. 1 minute.
Children, which value you have taken as mid value?
Ma'am, I
Ma'am,
took
I'm trying with both, ma'am.
Okay. So I'm taking this 37.5. Okay. So it will be 0 and it will be -5 and this will be -10. So here 5, 10, 15. Now calculate for FIDI, children. So 14, it will be -140 and then -110.
Ma'am.
16 into 0 is? Yes, beta.
Ma'am, ma'am, for 25 to 30, I got the mid value as 37.5.
Which one? See, beta, it will be 55 now. When you are going to divide it by 2, it will be 27.5.
Okay, ma'am, sorry.
So now add, beta. So add like terms, so it will be -250. And this is 0, 0, 5, 538, and 412, 125. So now subtract it. So -5, 4 minus 2 is 2, and 2 minus 1 is 1, -125, right? And the sum of frequency is how much?
68.
60.
6.
This beta?
68.
So now your mean will be x bar is equal to a plus summation fi di upon summation fi, right? So a is your 37.5, fi di is -125, fi is 60, right? Now solve it. So here you can write 5 ones are 5, 12, 5 twos are 10, 25. So 37.5 minus 25 by 12. Now divided it. 37.5 minus 25 by 12. So 12 twos are 24.24. So it will be 0. Then 12 eights are 12 eights are this will be. So now subtract it, beta. So you will get 37.5 minus 0.2.08. So 2, 4, 35.4.
Ma'am,
Yes,
ma'am, I
beta.
think sum of FI is 66, not 60.
Yes, ma'am.
66. Okay.
66.
Okay. You have told me that I have written only. So now write here 66. Wait, 66 na? So let's write here 66, 125 by 66. So now divide 125 by 66. Then it will be 125 divided by 66. So it will be 1.89. Okay. So now divide it, subtract it. 37.5 minus 1.89. What you will get, children?
35.6.
Yes,
1.
35.6. This is your answer, children. So if you are calculating your mean with 42.5 also, then you will get the same mean. Okay? Please try with another value also.
Okay, ma'am.
So have you understood about assume mean method?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay. Please show me your thumbs up, children. Have you understood all?
Yes,
So
ma'am.
Moksha, Rizwana, Bhavna, Sudhamshu,
Yes.
Moksha, Huria, Siddharth, Abhinav, Aryan, Meher. Okay. Aryan understood, beta?
Yes, ma'am.
Rizwana? Rizwana, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Understood, beta?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Bhavna?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So children, you all have written this?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Ma'am,
Okay.
1 minute, ma'am. 1 minute.
Okay. Those who have written, they can leave, beta. Bye-bye.
Thank
Now
you,
we
ma'am.
will
Bye,
see you on
ma'am.
Okay,
Monday.
ma'am.
Right.
Thank you, ma'am. Ma'am, we don't have class tomorrow.
No, tomorrow is Saturday.
Okay, ma'am.
Tomorrow you will be having your social science class na, and English.
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am, for another value of assumed mean, we are getting the same answer.
Yes, beta. You will be getting the same.
Thank you, ma'am. Bye, ma'am.
Bye-bye, beta. Rizwana, done, beta? Huria, done, beta? Bye-bye, children.